Okay, this is the plot. You can see this is three plots, and which I am doing now. You can see this the seeding or the seed dispersal I have done around 2 weeks back, and after the first good shower. So you can see there is a lot of weed growth also, but I don't believe in de-weeding too much because that is against the principles of natural farming. Also, one problem with de-weeding is, like for example, suppose I de-weed this patch like this. Suppose I am supposed to de-weed this. What is going to happen is the roots, as soon as I pick out the roots, now this is small, so suppose I flick it out, you can see the soil gets exposed, and thus the soil will become dry, and these weeds in turn one issue with the de-weeding process is that suppose we are de-weeding this much patch, first of all, this much patch will get exposed to the sun and it will dry out. Second, the soil is being tilled because we are pulling out the weeds in this fashion. But in case we don't pull out this, or we just cut it from the top like this, if we cut it, we'll observe that the weeds will actually protect the soil, and it protects the moisture in the soil. So this is very important to keep the weeds, because weeds are not always your enemy. It could be your friend in agriculture. Now let us go and look at what are the plants which I have planted. Now you can see the plot, the dimension of the plot. Okay, and here I have planted suba bull. You can see suba bull. Now suba bull is good nitrogen fixer, as well as it's a good green fodder. We can use this suba bull as a green fodder for giving to especially goats and sheep. Goats in specific, because goats love to eat suba bull leaves. It also helps in gaining weight very well. Now I have planted as a hedge all around the compound. The entire compound I have planted. These are corn. Again, I have planted the corn all around the periphery of the land. In between, I have done a mixed cropping so that there is not much of weed issues. This is udit dal or udit. This is the first time I am growing udit. It has come out well. Udit is also supposed to grow in a very dry climatic condition, dry area, and it grows quite well. Adjacent to it, there is bajra. This grass like which has come out is bajra. So udit and bajra is the mixture which I have used as intercropping, and in between the rows I have also planted tur. So here is a closer look at the udit plant. some of the weedy plants which are growing here.
Black gram or Vinu mango is being in cultivation in India since ancient times. It is also known as udit or udit dal after polishing. It is a popular commodity and used in many dishes in India. Pearl millet, Penicetum glaucum, has been in cultivation in India since past 2000 BC. It is the most widely cultivated kind of millet in the world. It consists of almost 50% of the total millet cultivation around the world. It is very much drought tolerant and can withstand extreme weather conditions. It doesn't require good soil for cultivation. It can be cultivated in poor soil and requires very little water for sustenance, thus making it very ideal for drought hit or drought tolerant, drought prone areas in the world.
This is Vatana or green peas. You can see how it is pea is coming. Pigeon pea. Sorry, not pigeon pea. Green peas. Pigeon pea is tur dal. How you can see how I have planted corn all around the periphery. Now one thing I have learned from the local farmers is that when you do deep tilling, the reason why they justify deep tilling is that deep tilling helps in proper penetration of water, and which I have found quite correct, that deep tilling helps in proper absorption of water. So deep tilling once in what I feel is I'll try to follow the principles of natural farming, where tilling is done to the minimum, but let's see how it will work out. If not, then I will try and till every 2 or 3 years. I'll do deep tilling, and rest of the time I'll try and manage with shallow tilling. So let's see how it will work in combination with mulching. You can see how well the water has percolated in the plot. The soil has absolutely absorbed all the water